Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. And on this episode we are going to be talking about these guys up here. What do you call it? Differential lock. Some people call it Azul lock. We are going to be differentiating the both buttons today, and many people cause a lot of confusion while applying this button, and it is very bad because if you misuse the button, you are not going to get what exactly you really need it for. All right, so before we go that, in case you are joining our channel for the first time, you are onto Ogbule Godwin, aka Niger Trucker. If you want to be part of the family, all it takes you to be part of the family is subscribing to our YouTube channel. It doesn't take your money when you subscribe. It is just like a follow button and the notification button, whereby if we drop video, you will be the first to get the video, to get the update. And follow our Facebook page, TikTok, Instagram, name them. We are everywhere. So all we do is trucking talks. Anything that concerns trucking, we talk about it. So let's dive in. So many people use this Azul lock or differential lock, they misuse it, and at the end of the day, they don't get exactly what they needed. All right, so I'm going to break down everything concerning this button, because it is one of the buttons that helps most truck drivers in Africa, because you know Africa has muddy roads and sandy areas. So this button will help you many of the time, but many people don't get exactly the result they needed because they misuse the button. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and break down every of these buttons work, so that you will not misuse them. And if you misuse them, you are going to be having issue with your Azul, but many people don't know this. All right, as you can see, these guys now, they are quite different, not really the same thing, but somehow they, in some cases, they act the same thing, like they do the same work. But many people who are professional truckers know the difference, and it gives them exactly the result they need when the time comes. Like this guy here, if you climb a place, maybe you climb the pavement where your first wheel drive, which is the main driver, is rolling, which means your tire is rolling and there is no way your vehicle moves. You put this guy down. Maybe the last Azul is touching ground. You put this guy down, then the last Azul is going to drive at that moment, and you will go away from that place that hang your first wheel. That is the work of this one. It means straightforward driving, not drifting. But this guy here, maybe you entered in a muddy area, maybe a place you need to use shovel to dig out your tire. You don't need to dig out your tire if you have this particular guy. What you are going to do is you put this guy down. Don't put this one if you have put this one, because if you put this one when this one is on, you automatically put this one off. Do you understand the difference? This one will not be drifting, because when this drifting starts working, it means that your Azul, your brax Azul, will be drifting. That is your Azul will be going this side, going this side, going this side, going this side. Let me show you something. Like professional truck driver, there is what they do if they don't have back Azul and they are stuck in a muddy area. They used to turn their steering like this. If they are driving with force, they used to turn their steering wheel this way. What they are trying to do is drift out from that muddy area. That is exactly the work of this guy here. All right, that is exactly the work of this guy. If you have your this as particular differential lock, you don't need to dig out the tire, because if you put this guy on and started driving, it is going to spread that sand. It's going to spread it away. But if you put two of them together, it is not going to drift at that point. Do you understand the difference? It is not going to drift. Your tire is not going to drift at that point. But if you put only this guy, when you are in muddy area, it is going to drift and you will go away from that area. So let me tell you another things that make this thing dangerous sometimes when you put them down and drive. Just like I told you, some button in your truck, if you misuse them, you are going to damage your truck. Like exactly this button I just showed you now. They are very essential. They are very useful to truck drivers. But if you don't know how to use them, they are useless. And if you use them wrongly, you are going to damage your things on the truck. You are going to damage the propeller seal. That is the small propeller seal, the propeller that is controlling the last axle. You are going to damage the oil seal. That is why if you put this down mistakenly and drive with it, you will not drive for like 100 kilometers. You will see that oil will be dropping from the propeller seal, and you will be thinking that maybe the seal is bad. No, it is out of shaking, because normally it is supposed not to be driving. And when you drive with double axle, if you drive with double axle, it consumes fuel. It eats your tire. It makes the last tire wear too quickly. Normally, the first axle is the one that's supposed to be driving. So the last one is supposed to be dragging, like follow. But if in a place where your tire hangs, the first axle hangs, you need to use the last one to drive. That is why the differential lock is there. So after using it, put it off. But if you forget to put it off and start driving with them, you are destroying a lot of things. You are going to damage your oil seal, that is propeller seal, propeller oil seal. You are going to wear your tire. You are going to consume a lot of fuel. And you will discover that your truck will not be moving as fast as before. So that is the difference. So don't do that mistake. All right. And this is all I have on this particular video, just to tell you the difference between those two buttons, and they are very essential, especially in a roads like Africa on. So I have a lot of buttons here on this dashboard to tell you things about you didn't know. All right. You can actually do your own research and find out. Thanks for watching our video. Bye-bye.